Watching OpTic play is always a treat because of how coordinated they are. So I want to check out this round of them against Cloud9, and we're going to see this really cool C hit come in. They start out by flashing this corner to give them some initial space, and they're going to just 5-man walk up the C long corridor. And the way that they do this is because they haven't gotten any sort of pushback yet, it's going to be Ye leading the way and sort of taking the first contact. There's very likely, it's kind of hard to see on the minimap, but somebody's probably holding this angle as well. And the whole time there's going to be the breach holding a stun over here. So if somebody were to swing out, they will immediately get stunned and punished by the chamber. Now, that is then going to lead, once they get close to the site, into a Nightfall coming out from Fade. And this is obviously going to give a ton of information and push players off of the C site. And even though there is a bird that comes in to try and counter this, there's so much utility also coming in from OpTic. You can see the nade over the top, which is going to clear the back of default, and the Boombot is headed into this corner to clear here. At the same time, we're going to also see the Raze double satcheling into the platform right there, and the entire site has been cleared in just a matter of seconds. The Prowler from Fade also goes into Garage, and this allows OpTic to establish a very firm control of the site to get the spike down. So even though there is some utility being thrown from Cloud9, the spike does go down. We can see that Ye positions himself, the nade a little bit not in time to stop the plant from FNS, and then there's going to be another layer of utility. So OpTic goes ahead and throws down the Astral Wall, the Cosmic Divide. Very, very good for holding a post plant, and it's going to kind of stop Cloud9 from immediately rushing the site, even though they are using quite a bit of utility to try and come back in. The dog is coming from here, but at the same time, you can also see that there is a haunt placed by Fade behind default to see if anybody has snuck into the back of site, and they have not. So that allows OpTic to, again, kind of start setting up what they want to do next. So Cloud9 is trying to come in quickly, and we're going to see Finesse on the breach throw out the Rolling Thunder to try and stop pressure from the back of Defender's spawn. So we're going to see this Rolling Thunder kind of stop the Cloud9 pressure, and you can see that they were trying to come in. The Omen Flash was here, but the timing on the Rolling Thunder was really, really good. So now the players are kind of stuck back there in spawn, and there's also a couple players stuck in Garage. So OpTic has bought themselves a bit of time, and we're going to see now that they're able to fall back, a couple players going into long, and we're also going to see the chamber just holding flank and potentially thinking about flanking up this way. The only two players that are on site now are both tucked back here in this corner, and that's going to be really important to pay attention to in just a second. A lot of stalling utility. You can see the gravity well, the stun as well, just trying to hold them off, don't allow them in. Eventually, Cloud9 is able to break through Garage, trading 1-for-1, and then the rest of the players are going to rush in from spawn. So here's the critical point of this round, because we're going to see Victor swing out here, and it looks kind of ugly because he's going to whiff, but he sees 1, 2, 3 players, and that is a ton of information that they can now play around with. And on top of that, it gives Cloud9 false information because they see the Raze swing out and he's tucked in this corner, and it seems like, okay, that was the player on site. The rest of OpTic is probably playing long and maybe in Garage. However, Crashies is here and he's going to find a crazy 3-person spray down, which absolutely takes the teeth out of Cloud9's retake here, and eventually Vanity is just going to get sandwiched between 3 players and go down. Now, the cool thing about this play is that the Valorant content team released a series called Open Mic where they take clips of the teams and their comms during specific moments of matches. And they did that for this exact play. And I want you guys to listen to what FNS says at the end of this round.
Default.
Not again.
I kill him.
Nice.
Good bait, Vic. Good.
Oh my god, wait, did you guys just do double back sight?
Yes,
I'm so proud of the players that listen to what I say.
So it's very obvious that he called for this to happen. You can even hear Crashies say, good fake Victor, because he knows that Victor swinging out and dying there is the reason that they didn't check the corner and why he was able to get a 3K and completely shut down the retake. That's not the only example of great communication from OpTic from the Open Mic series. So check out this play, because you're going to see Cloud9 in a pretty good position. They're taking the C site basically for free. They're going to push OpTic off, and come in for the spike plant. You can also see that Ye is flanking through garage here pretty rapidly on the chamber. The smoke comes down, but Ye finds a pick as they rush onto the site and takes down the spike. Now, right there, he finds a kill on Mitch. And I have to go back to the open mic segment because you're gonna hear something that makes this a lot cooler.
There's an opportunity, right, Jake? Nice shot, bro.
Nice shot.
So why did Marv know that? The reason is because he gets forced out of position by the chamber. He kind of jiggle peeks, sees the chamber there. And so Marv knows that the chamber is somewhere over here on the site. And that gets communicated to Ye at the perfect moment, which allows him to find this second kill and essentially shut down the round for Cloud9.